This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, folks, to John O'Quinn Field in Houston, home field of the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffaloes. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Aggressive call on the opening play. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Excellent field position here for the offense. A direct snap. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Buffaloes are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Early in this season, Group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
He escapes the pocket. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Fourth down, going for a first down or a touchdown here. To throw, it's Lewis. Looking to scramble. And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass not complete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on third down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Past the 10. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Direct snap to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Houston, 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. Passes the 40. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Well, they take it down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical It's a line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. They move the ball in a good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Lewis. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He hands it to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pressure is coming. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This offense really clicking.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back with the football. He They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a fourth pick.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Sanford. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Houston now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
At BAT, the lead is still 31-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Welch. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Toss play to the outside. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's third down to the offense. To throw, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle, it's Hayden. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it on the move. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab down the middle. It's Atkins. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Houston, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaking tackles.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he makes the catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now, 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. A short completion to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Atkins.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And in first down, right back to the running game. On solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
To the air, it's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore a little bit too much air under that throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He hands it off from the gun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the fourth coming up. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Moves out of the pocket, extending the play now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Running with purpose. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Takes the handoff. It's Welch. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll run it to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense after a 1st down. Offense operating from the pistol.
And that's a 1st down.
There's the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He finally made the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem